What to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today, we back. We back. Back with another lit live video. If you can't tell. We stay lit, big dog, man. Shout out to everybody who's pulling up in the chat. We got another great live video today. I have decided to allow people to voice their opinion on this subject, man, because this is something touchy feely. Okay. Now, as we did yesterday, we watched Cortez go throughout his court process with his baby mama over his daughter, who he hadn't seen in months. Then, so we walked through the court process with him, and then he needed a lawyer when it got down to the nitty gritty. He got a lawyer, had a court date. They threw some stuff out. Then he had another court date, which was scheduled for today, and we were looking for an update from him today. Well, before we get into his update, let us get into some of the backstory, I guess. So you could say the backstory, okay? So it ain't the backstory. It's actually, the mom posted this a couple days ago, but let's get into her opinion on the situation.
Control, and when you keep that positive mind, there's Cortez TikTok family around the world. It is Cortez mom. Y'all, there's Cortez. We just came to spread some love and positivity to y'all today on this beautiful Sunday. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know, y'all got to see me in a position where I was feeling very attacked and having to deal with the situations that the devil tries to throw our way. But you know what? God is always in control. And when you keep that positive mindset and understand that it's all about a growth mindset and people learning what they have to do the right thing, no matter what the adversity is, and you just keep on pushing, you keep trusting God, you keep loving God, you keep your prayers going up, blessings come down. We love you all. You keep on following my son and his journey. We're going to bring Naomi home, and there's nothing that's going to stop us, because you know why? God is in control of the situation. No human can stop what's going to be, and that's what's going to be. Naomi. I love y'all. Mwah. Good afternoon, my TikTok family. Oh, God showed up again, y'all, like he always do. I am so overjoyed. I'm going to tell you something. When the word of God says the truth will set you free, it is an absolute truth that the truth will set you free. If you go anywhere trying to be untruthful, hey, this is a word of advice. You know what I'm saying? It's all going to come out. It's all going to come to the light. And most of the time, all of the time, you're not going to get what you're trying to get. Because if you told the truth, you will inherit the gifts of the Lord, because you told the truth. When you go anywhere, court setting, school, work, anywhere, remember that the truth will always set you free. Y'all, y'all don't even know how grateful I am for today. I was nervous about it. I didn't want to go. I was over it. I was tired of it. I didn't want to see none of the people that I had to see today. But guess what? Before I went in there, I took the good Lord with me. And guess what we did? Ask my son. We prevailed. So y'all keep following his journey. I'm going to keep telling y'all about it from my perspective, what I'm going through with this thing, because it's coming to a close. And when it does, that celebration going to be so great. We love y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves, and y'all be blessed. Keep on trusting God, and I'm going to keep on trusting God, and we're going to be all right. Good afternoon, my TikTok family all around the world. It's Cortez mom. I thought I had came on here for the day earlier when I just sent some positive energy to you all. Just trying to make it be a good day, a great day for everybody. Well, it still is, like, no matter what. But what I will say is this: I'm here because I was informed and also sent some information once again. As y'all see, I'm calm this time because yesterday in court was amazing, because when you act like animals, you're treated as such. So while we were sitting there with the same demeanor that I have now, that particular family was actually ejected from the courtroom because they did not know how to be quiet and stop making threats, like quiet threats, like they're going to do stuff to us. Like, the police had to remove them, and the judge got really, really angry when he had to step in and say, get out. And I mean, get out now. So that right there speaks volumes. Every single time court has happened, there's been different people coming to court. Each individual person I've met, maybe possibly one time, maybe not any other time. I've met grandmother that is very verbal now, speaking a lot about things that I guess she feels. When I would just be realistic on her, 2 days ago, 2 or maybe 3, she reached out to my son on telephone. Hadn't talked to him in many, many months. We hadn't heard from her, nothing about her. She was not even on our thoughts. But we had, I believe, maybe the name had arose while we were in his apartment, doing some stuff over there. And I went home, and he called me and said, guess who called me, Mama? And I said, who, son? Because I don't know. And he told me her name, and I said, what happened? And he proceeded to tell me that the woman who y'all are listening to, her side, that's just trying to tell you about her granddaughter and everything, she called his phone and said to him, hey, Tez, I can help you get Naomi. And he said, who is this? She stated her name, and he said to her, I'm good, but thank you, but what you can do is lose my phone number. And do you know what this woman who's pretending that her family, her granddaughter and everybody are such sweet angels, do you know what she said to my son? She said, Lord forgive me, she said, fuck you, and hung up on my son's face. Okay, why? Because he didn't want to bite a bait. These people have not been in communication with any of us for months. As long as we've been trying to be a part of Naomi's life, we have not spoken to or been in communication with any of these people for months. Okay, since March the 15th, that's the last time that I actually, and I hadn't even saw Kiana then. I hadn't even talked to her then or seen her. That she was texting with my son and everything back and forth. I wasn't communicating with her. The last communication I had with her is when I explained to her, I said, people do break up. I said, but that's okay. It doesn't mean that anybody should have to be mad. This happens all the time. Y'all are young, I get it. So you're going to feel emotional or whatever because of a breakup. But at the end of the day, the most important part is Naomi, right? So that was the last thing that we text when I did respond to her texting me at all. So we moved forward past March and everything. I've let y'all know what happened then, which stood up in court because the court documentation proves to be true. That's what happened then. But now, moving forward, every time, I don't know if her family knows this or if she does it without their knowledge, but every time she leaves a court setting, she reaches out and texts either my son or texts me. I have text messages where she's reached out to me, telling me that you can see Naomi, and we're only going to, me and your son are going to go to court, and this, that, and the third, but it's because of him that you can't see her. And I don't respond because you know what? The last time I had a conversation with her, when it was she and I communicating together, I explained to her how a breakup works. It's not about the child. It's not about the child at all. So for anybody to go on and try to pull up old documents or records or anything about myself, my husband, who has been very, very, very quiet on everything, who actually knows a lot, and he can go and speak whenever he chooses to. Guess what? Because it's TikTok. He can talk if he wants to, but he doesn't find interest in it because he has other things to do. He has a really good job. He takes care of his family. He's not out here trying to do any of this because it's like, he's like, this needs to go away because I was here for Naomi just as well as we all were here for Naomi. And we're still here for Naomi. And we're going to continue to be here for Naomi.
Speaking of things that have been purchased for Naomi, when I thought I was going to get to see her on the initial day of the custody being, set up for the 21st, okay? June 21st, yes. I went out and bought her clothes. I went out and bought her things, everything, with hopes that she would be there so that we can greet her and see her and give her all the gifts and things that she's been missing out on, on that day, and nobody came, and all it's been is this, like, my son has been a social media creator for a long time, even before he knew Kiana. When she, met him on social media, where, come on now, that's how you meet people on social media. If they're a creator, you see what they do, and you see that they're, they're climbing the ladder. So it would be good for you to jump on, right? So she did that, and we welcomed her to do that. Like, we didn't have a problem because we thought she was a good girl. She was a sweet girl. We loved her. I opened my house to her. Her mother kicked her out one time or something, and there was a lot of ruckus behind that, and she had to come and live in my home for almost a month until my son could find another apartment for them to live in, because he had let go of his apartment because of a disagreement that they had before, and there was a lot of threatening things happening, and everything. So I gave him the open door as a mother, what you would do if your son or daughter is telling you that they need help and they're feeling that they need to figure out what to do next because they don't know what's going to happen to them because of the family that they have to deal with. And I said, son, you're more than welcome to come back home. And he did that. And then a few months later, communication started coming back around, and then it was like, something has happened to Kiana at home. She doesn't have anywhere to go. Mama, will you open up your house to her? Even though this is not the first time she talked bad about me. This is not the first time that she bashed my family or her family has done it. It's not the first time. But I prayed about it. And I asked God, what should I do? Without hesitation, because I love my son, I said, she can't come and stay here, son. But you guys got to be working on trying to figure out the next moves, because she's pregnant with my granddaughter. I would never leave her on the street. And I don't understand how her mother could do that either. But I would never leave her on the street because she's pregnant with my granddaughter. So they came and lived with me. Yes. Every morning, she would come outside and sit on the back porch with me and drink. I would drink coffee. She wasn't. She was pregnant. She doesn't like coffee really anyways. But she would hang out there. We would talk, listen to the birds. You know what I'm saying? Just that type of thing. We never had a bad relationship. Never did. But when things turned this way, and like I said on one of my previous videos, when somebody's controlling you, the real you will never show up. Because if you're not strong enough to step to the people that are trying to control in a negative manner, then you will never be able to stand for yourself. I tell my children, y'all, if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. So my kids stand. And right now we're standing with Naomi. No matter whether we've seen her or we haven't. She's still in our hearts. She's still in our thoughts. She's on our minds. When we shop for the other children, because I have 4 grandchildren, not just one. I have 4. So when I'm shopping for them, I'm shopping for her. And I'm thinking about her because one day, it's looking like Friday, she's coming home. She's coming home to see her dad. She's coming home to see her grandmother, who loves her dearly. She's coming home to see her aunt. Like, she's going to be able to be around her cousins. They're all in the same age group. They should be growing together. That's what's wrong with society today. But I got to go, y'all. I love y'all. And I hope that y'all are having that blessed day that I wished upon y'all earlier. Be blessed and keep supporting Cortez.
Surely. I just got done with the paper, and right now he's just calming her down. And she sleep right now. Hold up. Daddy to the rescue.
She know when she get up on her daddy's over with.
Yes. Y'all, he is such a good dad. Like, he's such a good dad. Like, you will not find nobody down here like that. Like, and trying to look at the where we live, it's just, the man down here is a little off in the head. Like, most of y'all don't do what y'all gotta do, and it's always something. Like, yeah. So to see a man down here doing what he gotta do for his child, it's just such a blessing. I love it here. He's such a blessing in my life. So yeah. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to talk about none of y'all, but yeah.
No, we that couple, we that deep. We just let each other know my girl.
But yeah, if you know, get from down here.
Surely.
I just got done with the paper.
Every morning you wake up full.
All right. So, yep. There is grandmother with the baby. So grandmother was dropping that tea, hot tea. Okay. Why you kick your pregnant child out, grandma? The grandma want to be all up in the business. So anyway, as y'all can see, that was the story time that she gave was prior to the court date. Okay. And let me get the baby off the screen because people like, don't put my baby on the screen. I had to block that out later. But anyway, let's get into this real quick. We're going to get into this real quick because this is a creator. I don't know what's going on, but this creator is all in the mix. So let's hear what she got to say.
I just got off the phone with Kiana's grandmother and she gave me the update. I don't know if Cortez posted yet, but let me make sure I post so I could tell you the real, so in case he decides to leave out some stuff. So first of all, he did not get full custody, which is what I said. He did not get full custody. So if he come on here talking about what he did not get full custody, it's exactly what I said was going to happen. 50-50 custody is what happened. Now, here's the beautiful thing in all of this. He will see his baby today. She has to drop the baby off to him at 3 o'clock today, and he gets to keep the baby for a week. And then they will work out their 50-50 schedule on and off. That's what Kiana wanted anyway, to begin with. So he didn't get full custody, so y'all can quit all that free, full custody Friday? Negative. It is 50-50 custody Friday. It's another F. 50-50 custody Friday is what it is, which is what I said was going to happen. And the contempt, she's in contempt, she's going to get in trouble, dropped. She was not held in contempt at all. Those were dropped. So like y'all hollering about, the charges of his aggravated assault was dropped. Well, so was her contempt charge, dropped, okay? And by the way, let me be very clear about his aggravated assault charges. He was ordered anger management for that. So she dropped the charges on that for him. That's how those charges got dismissed. He wasn't free and clear from that situation like they found no fault. He was ordered anger management. Go order the court documents. I want y'all to stop talking on this app and go do some Googling. All these documents are free online. Pull them up yourself. You can Google them. He was ordered anger management. So he was not off the hook for his aggravated assault situation. She decided after they begged her to drop the charges, she did and agreed to allow him to go to anger management. So that's how them aggravated assault charges got dropped while y'all talking about she was lying and all this other stuff. Now she does go to court next month. I think they said September 17th for her false report situation, but I'm praying that'll be dropped for her too. And this is the result I wanted from the beginning. I wanted him to see his baby. I wanted them to follow the 50-50 custody order. And I wanted them to try to have some co-parenting relationship. But all of y'all who was doing all that hooping and hollering about how he was going to get sole custody, negative. Nega and tip, okay? Kiana, I'm so proud of you, okay? I'm so proud of you. Cortez, I'm happy that you're going to see your baby. And now we can all move on from this. And y'all can stop making up stuff and bashing this girl, okay?
All right, so I just want to speak on this, right? She said 50-50 custody. That's what Kiana wanted, right? No, the hell she didn't, because if they already had 50-50 custody. The 50-50 custody was already set in stone. So Kiana filed a TPO against him in Georgia so he couldn't see his kid. So she didn't want 50-50 custody. She didn't want to follow the order. Man, boy, y'all people be lying. I mean, she's still lying. So if everybody thinks that like this girl Keanu is just this angel, she not, and the people in her ear ain't angels either, because all she had to do was drop the baby off the first time at the police station, the reserved spot for safe drop-offs, right? Someone who wants to have 50-50 custody does. It's someone who wants to have any type of custody agreement. It don't have to be 50-50. It could be weekends. It could be for 8 hours. It could be for, whatever the case may be. If you wanted to follow the order, you would follow the order. You wouldn't continue to fight it. Matter of fact, if she wanted to continue to follow the order, and if she wanted 50-50 custody, why do they have a continuation for more court? Why? Because she not happy with that. She want full custody, and she stays with her mom. So yeah, and in whatever county, Georgia, Walker County, Georgia, wherever that is. So this lady people was just saying she was too involved, and I was watching. I was like, yeah, she making it seem like he just this dirt ball back. He's 22. People showing his arrest record. Boy was 19 and 20. Do y'all know what I was doing at 19 and 20? Boy, if my arrest record is out there, why are we showing his arrest record like, oh, he's the worst person? Man, you allowed a couple mistakes in life. You just can't continue to make these mistakes into your 30s and 40s and stuff like that. But welcome everybody on Twitch and YouTube who are pulling up for the live. We just watched the mom's story time prior to the court date. Then we watched who else? We watched the mom's. Then we watched this one. I don't know what to call this one, but this person ain't even related to the girl, but apparently she know everything. And I got a friend. Shout out to Review That With Des. Review That With Des gives honest, unbiased opinions. The grandma don't like her. The grandma blocked her. The grandma blocked her because she gave an unbiased opinion. And I don't want to tell all Des business, but Des is the first person that will take accountability for stuff. So if y'all talk, it's like she already know the situation. She been in these situations. I've been in these situations. But one thing you got to do is take accountability for whatever part you play in your position. And you can give your honest opinion about it. And you can be like, I've grown since then. And I know right from wrong. At this point, I would say myself back then when I did some stuff, I was wrong. But I wouldn't do that same stuff today. If I was placed in that same situation, I wouldn't do it today. And that's what Kiana's grandmama won't do. Kiana mama is apparently what Jason called him, a cave cricket. Anyway, no more cave crickets.
Like, why did I put myself back in this position to deal with this again? I should have just stayed gone. Should never dealt with this. Like, me and my baby would be okay. Like, we would have been okay if I just went back to him. We would have just been good. I wouldn't have been having to deal with this. I would have been happy, okay. That man literally broke me. Him and his family broke me. But
that don't sound like a person who just want 50-50. Me and my baby will be okay without him. Okay.
I let that get in the way of, like, trying to do what's best for my child. No, not at all. Like, I put my feelings to the side when it comes to my baby. I want to do what's best for my child. Of course she needs both parents, but I can't put my child in a position to, be with somebody that's did harm to her. I just, that would make me look like a bad parent. But yeah, I tried to work things out for my daughter. I did. I tried to give her the 2-parent household, even if it didn't it wasn't a two-parent household. I was trying to be cordial with her dad around the time we was co-parenting. I was doing what was best for her. We was, I was trying to be cool with him, but it was always something negative. He was still cussing me out, still just going off on me. It was just always something negative when it came to him. Like, if I wasn't moving on his time, he would get mad at me. Like, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna get Naomi ready, and I'll be on the way with her. He'll be mad and just, he wanted me to be on his time. I have to be on his time. If I'm not on his time, it's forget me. One time he said, I forgot what this man done said. Around the time I said he can't take my baby over his mother's house or his sister's house because the sister stay next door. So I said my baby cannot go over there because of the things that his sister said that was a danger to my baby and a danger to her own kids. And I don't even want to tell y'all that because no matter what, I don't like to. Yeah, that's deep. I don't even want to say it. I don't. But the baby daddy that's on here, he knows what was said. And I said, I don't want my child around that because that's something, a person that would say something like that when it comes to their kids, they need help, like real help. That's not okay to say. That's not normal. Nobody says that about their kids. Like, and he told me if he couldn't take his baby to his mama's house, he don't want to get her. That's what he told me. And I still have the text messages of that. And I will provide that for y'all once everything is over. But it's been plenty of times where he said he don't want to get her because it is. He don't want to get her because of that. If I'm not doing what he say or I'm not on his time, he ain't getting her. It was all about.
She be at the crib. She got like 4 more weeks at the crib, so she be at home with the baby when I be gone. So she be holding it down. She did go through postpartum, y'all. I did feel so bad. I didn't know because she had a lot of emotions at first. For the first time dads, when you have your girl with postpartum, just be there for her. Make sure she alright. Hold her down because it gets emotional. It be a lot of new feelings. Just make she be at the crib. She got like 4 more weeks.
Well, surely. I just got done with the pamper. And right now, he's just calming her down. But she sleep right now. Hold up. Daddy to the rescue.
She know when she get up on the daddy, it's over with.
Yes. Y'all, he is such a good dad. He's such a good dad. Like, you will not find nobody down here like that. Like, and trying to look at the where we live, it's just. The man down here is a little off in the head. Like, most of y'all don't do what y'all gotta do, and it's always something. Like, yeah. So to see a man down here doing y'all do for his child, it's just such a blessing. I love it here. He's such a blessing in my life. So yeah. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to talk about none of y'all, but yeah.
No, we that couple, we that deep. We just live each other in my crib.
But yeah, if you know, if you're from down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this because I was just talking about my friend Review That With Des, and this is from her TikTok. You can check out Review That With Des on TikTok. Review That With Des 4 on TikTok. She says, I was a young mom at one point, so I understand what's going on. Time heals all, and it will get easier for both of them. Facts! Because I told y'all, man, when women who really been through this can tell y'all that, you might be tripping right now, but you gonna get it together. But right now, you tripping. And looking back on it, as a grown woman does, talking to a young woman does, she would do things differently. Because that's how growth happens. But then you can't go backwards, you gotta go forward. So what you do forward is going forward with, not being, a bad person. It's just that.
For other girls. Yes, let's get into that because I know y'all had questions about them. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Well, see what happened.
Was what?
What happened was YouTube and social media. It's a fake platform, guys. I want y'all to know this, okay? It's a platform where it's content. feel me? It's content, gang. I was mad. And I was like, you know what? Let me get my get back. I know if I throw somebody on their video, it's gonna make her mad. I was just trying to make her mad. I don't care about nobody I put in the video. I ain't care. Any female you see me in YouTube, all the video gone. I ain't care about them, and I won't never care about them. I missed her all the way. I did, but shit, and with the circumstances we had, I stand on business. We ain't cool. We ain't talking. Until we figure out what the problem is, we can handle it. Then we can talk. But to him,
He went too far. I was wrong. I would have, yeah.
you would have.
I would have seen it.
If you went to the town, yeah, you would have seen the world cart. You would have seen the world cart. You would have seen, well, you would have seen me outside acting fool and well, I was saying that. I was turning this up a notch.
But no, it would be.
Oh, turn this on. You would have seen me on somebody's video. Just.
Right now.
I was just playing.
That was in that room, yeah. It's things that my mom had bought, cause my mom is just like that. She go above and beyond for her kids, and she go above and beyond for my baby. So yeah. No. It's not about me and him. But yes, I'm finna get out here. But nah, just to that one comment, it's not about me and him. It was harm. Yeah, he done did things to my baby, but I can't see it. Y'all will see after court. I'm posting my evidence or whatever. Y'all gotta get off of here. I'm sorry. Yes. But I'm finna get off of here, y'all. I will post my evidence once after court. Yeah, that's all I can say. I'm not bitter, so. I can't do that because if they clip me, that's gonna be me telling my tea about the baby, and y'all legal advice. I can't do that, so sorry. And yes, y'all, JC, he's in dealing with the same thing. But yes, I'm finna get off, girl. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta get in the shower. I'm sorry. I gotta get off of here, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy y'all night. Thank y'all for all the advice.
What's good, family? Look, I just got off a long night of work. Now, what's good, family? Look, I just got off a long night of work. Now it is time for. What's good, family? I have amazing news. As y'all can see, the car seat is turned around and my beautiful baby is in the car seat. I deleted my last video because there is a gag order in place, which meaning I can't talk about anything that's going on in court, and I respect my lawyer enough, so, and she tells me everything I need to know. So I did take that video down because it was really, the fight is about my baby. My baby is home. I get to see my baby, and I got 8 days with my baby. I get to make up time with her. So we finna enjoy our time. We just made it back to my mom's house. We finna get out, and I'm finna show y'all my beautiful baby. Hold on.
Daddy, you ready to join Daddy? Hi, Poo-Poo. Hi, say I'm home with you, my daddy. Hey, Naomi. We made it. Oh.
All right, y'all. We at my mama's house, but I kind of got to calm down because she's still trying to get to know her. She been crying, but it kind of hurt because it's like my baby don't even know who I am. But I'm going to build that connection. I'm going to build that bond. So it's okay. I got my baby home. I can't wait to build the connection. My family is going to build that connection with her, and she going to know who her family really is. So from here going forward, y'all will see me making content with my baby and us growing our relationship. So I love y'all. This is the update for the day. I got my baby for the whole week all the way into Saturday. So it's going to be a great week. Let's get it.
All right, so there you have it, man. Tough situation. I think it's it's finally over. They do got 50-50 for now. The baby was dropped off at 3 o'clock today, and he has the baby for 8 days. So, pretty much till next weekend, and then the baby turns over, I guess, on a Sunday, which is the 8th day, maybe Saturday. I'm not sure. But either way it goes, they should be doing drop-offs like Friday through Friday or Sunday through Sunday. Saturday. I say Saturday, Sunday through Sunday because the weekend is over with, and turn them over. Because sometimes a lot of people have stuff going on Saturday and Sunday. So those are the things that they have to work out. Like, okay, if we having a family dinner, can I drop her off after dinner or whatever, we'll do bam. Because Sundays get a little iffy, especially with big families. A lot of people have Sunday dinner, so maybe Friday will be a good time. Friday after school. I used to pick my kids up at school drop them back off at school the next morning. But my little ones, I pick them up from wherever and drop them back off to their mama or their aunt or whoever. But you know, that's you gotta set those type of boundaries when in these crazy custody battles at that. You know. So yeah, if you wanna chime in and tell us how, you know, if you have any 2 cents on this situation, we'd love to hear from you, because you know I could tell y'all about stuff all day, but I mean, y'all would just be getting my opinion, which is great. I got a great opinion about all this, and honestly, I think the mother is young. Both of them young. Like, you shouldn't expect both of these people to get it right the first time. Like, right now. Even if there was some things said, they probably both said them out of anger and just being naive to being a parent. If both of them are first time parents, we can't just be like, oh, he wrong for this and she wrong for that. But then you also have, like someone said, oh, the mothers is yes. I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, that both mothers are big influences on both of these people's lives. Like his mother, I don't know much about his mother, but we did watch a video from his mom. She seems pretty down to earth to me. She seemed pretty down to earth to me. I don't see her, you know, stepping in the way of him being in there. But here's the thing. The mother may have, you know, gave Keanu some advice coming from a mother, and Keanu, because that's not Keanu's mother, she's like, I don't want her telling me what to do. And so she probably got an attitude with her and called an attitude and said some crazy stuff to the mother. And the mother's like, man, I ain't got to fight with you. I didn't lay down with you to have this baby, so I don't got to fight with you, whatever. And so Keanu was like, well, you can't take your baby over your mama's house. And he's like, what? If I can't take my baby to see my mama, then what are you talking about? I mean, my mama's my entire life. Like, you think I'm going to just wake up as a father and be able to take care of this baby like that without my mother's advice? You're smoking, you know? I mean, anybody, like, so that's the controlling part of, on both sides. Like, he's mad, oh, I can't take my kid over there. Man, just go pick your kid up and then take her over there anyway. Like, I don't give a damn. I sure would. My baby mama told me some shit. Well, you can't take her nowhere, man. My baby go where I go. So, I mean, what are we talking about here? You know, it's just weird. You know how they be able women be like, I don't want my baby around another guy or another girl, or was it, I don't want my baby around another girl. And he be like, I don't want my baby around another guy. But then, you know, they have him around other guys or have him around other girls, and it's just like, what? Both of y'all arguing over stupid ass shit, you know? Like, it's funny because women who do have the child most of the time, they always want to control who a man has around the kid, but they have the kid around whoever they want to with no control. And it's like, oh, I ain't listening to you. I can have my baby around my boyfriend if I want to. We recently seen a video where a lady was a postal worker, and she had the babies in the vehicle, and the dad and the dad's brother tried to ambush the mom or whatever, and the mom was having her boyfriend come pick up the kids. And you know, he was probably like furious. Why you got this other man picking my kid up? Well, Negro, get y'all life together and pick up your son or pick up your daughters. You have to have 2 daughters. Pick up your kids, you know? So it be those type of situations. For those who didn't make it in at the beginning,
I don't want to put you on the...
I guess we can show the mother real quick.
Good afternoon, my TikTok.
Good afternoon. My TikTok family all around the world. It's Cortez mom. I thought I had came on here for the day earlier when I just sent some positive energy to you all. Just trying to make it be a good day, a great day for everybody. Well, it still is, like no matter what. But what I will say is this: I'm here because I was informed and also sent some information once again. As y'all see, I'm calm this time because yesterday in court was amazing, because when you act like animals, you're treated as such. So while we were sitting there with the same demeanor that I have now, that particular family was actually ejected from the courtroom because they did not know how to be quiet and stop making threats, like quiet threats, like they're going to do stuff to us. Like, the police had to remove them, and the judge got really, really angry when he had to step in and say, get out. And I mean, get out now. So that right there.
There's going to be another important part of this video that I'm going to stop on, and I'm going to let y'all know what we're going to talk about after this.
Speaks volumes. Every single time court has happened, there's been different people coming to court. Each individual person I've met, maybe possibly one time, maybe not any other time, I've met grandmother that is very verbal now, speaking a lot about things that I guess she feels. When I would just be realistic on her, 2 days ago, 2 or maybe 3, she reached out to my son on telephone. Hadn't talked to him in many months. We hadn't heard from her, nothing about her. She was not even on our thoughts. But we had, I believe, maybe the name had arose while we were in his apartment, doing some stuff over there. And I went home, and he called me and said, guess who called me, mama? And I said, who, son? Because I don't know. And he told me her name, and I said, what happened? And he proceeded to tell me that the woman who y'all are listening to, her side, that's just trying to tell you about her granddaughter and everything, she called his phone and said to him, hey, Tez, I can help you get Naomi. And he said, who is this? She stated her name, and he said to her, I'm good, but thank you, but what you can do is lose my phone number. And do you know what this woman who's pretending that her family, her granddaughter and everybody are such sweet angels, do you know what she said to my son? She said, Lord forgive me, she said, fuck you, and hung up on my son's face. Okay.
See, there you have it. People all in the Kool-Aid. I can help you get Naomi, and no. We going to court. This has been going on for months. If we got a 50-50 agreement and you don't let me see my kid, that's the only way you could do that is talk some sense into your daughter. Don't try to talk sense into him. He said, no, I'm good because, we could do this the right way. Or if there's already a court order, so what other way is there? But how could you help him get his kid when she's actively saying he's violent or he needs anger management and things like this? Like, those little small things, small tactics is ways to keep a man away from his kid. Oh, he has anger problems, he has a drinking problem, or he does drugs, or he sells drugs, or he's a scammer, like the grandma was calling him a scammer and stuff like that. Like, shout out to Review That with Des. She was like, the grandma's immature, okay? The grandma's, acting like this is her beef. Like she laid down with, not this grandma, the other grandma, the mama's grandma. Or the mama's mama, okay? And mothers of girls who have kids with other men, the mothers are very controlling when it comes to this stuff. Now, my mama, she was like, I'm tired. Mind you, I got 12 nieces or something like that. Or like nine nieces. My mama be tired. She tired of watching kids. Send that kid to that other grandma. My mom be like, don't play with that. Get that man on the phone. Call him. Take that baby to that man. Don't be bringing that baby over here. Take that baby to that man. You got a problem with that man? Take the baby to the grandma. Let the grandma take the baby to that man. But either way, y'all better figure it out. My mom ain't playing that shit. She grandma when she want to be grandma. She didn't have them kids. You know what I'm saying? Now, that ain't going to be me. Because I ain't got none yet. I mean, the first one or two, you know, I'm like, hey, let me be at the 3 and 4. I'm like, listen, I watch them, but they better know how to use the toilet or, you know. So the grandma was the one telling them, man. So if anybody want to call in and voice your, I know we got some crazy baby mamas out here. Come on, I know y'all got some crazy baby mama, baby daddy stories. Tell us y'all court story. Y'all want to know some court stories? I think I'm gonna tell y'all one court story, but I'm not gonna tell everything. But I'm gonna tell y'all a part of it. When I didn't see my kid for like 6 months. We constantly going to court. She kept my kid away for like 6 months or something like that. And then when we get to court, she's like, well, the baby's so young, I think she has to get reacquainted with her dad. So can we do like 2 hours this day, then 2 hours the next day, then 2 hours or 2 hours this day, 4 hours the next time, 8 hours the next time, then the next time she can spend the night. Mind you, these are 2 weeks apart. So you telling me I can get acquainted with my daughter in 2 hours 1 week, and I don't see her for 2 more weeks. Then I can see her for 4 hours. Then I don't see her for 2 more weeks. Then I can see her for 8 hours. Then 2 more weeks, and she can spend the night. 2 months has went by, and I've spent a total of 16 hours with my kid. You know how crazy that sounds? And to think, in any situation, do you think you can know somebody in 16 hours? Especially a father, like you need to, man, boy, the stuff I went through. You know, another thing as I grow to get older and understand, it's like women be like, this is my baby, this is my baby, this is my baby, never our baby. But until now, I'm not trying to be down on women, I'm just saying from my perspective, okay? I'm saying from my perspective. Now, I'm sure y'all women got hella crazy stories, but y'all ain't calling in and telling us why you mad. So call in and tell us why you mad, because y'all got a chance to have a voice here too. You have a voice, and I don't want to be like just one-sided, but I am me. Y'all. The door is open. Okay, if you want to come and give your life to Everyday PJ, the door's open. Let me pray for you. Let me heal you. Let me call you to the front of the pews so you can confess your sins in front of the Lord. The door is open. Pass me not, oh gentle Savior. Come on down. Call us up. Hear my humble cry, while on others thou art calling. Do not pass me Bye. Call in and tell us why you mad. Anyway, mothers, now until it's time for a man to do something with their kid, they be like, well, the baby need diapers, the baby need clothes, this is your kid, you need to do something about it. It's only his kid when she's forcing him to do something. But whenever it's something that she either don't like or wants control of, that's my kid, that's my kid, that's my kid. As hurtful as that is, that review that but there says, I was a young mom, I broke up with my baby daddy and he got a new girlfriend and I still gave him his baby, hurt and all. Yes! Hurting. You know what hurts is that you break up with somebody and you see them being all happy in this new relationship. You like, this little, and got my kid around them and, want to show up to the games, want to be out, oh, we just a family. Here, you want your juices? Tyrone got you some juices. Here, baby. He stopped and got you some juices. Like, nigga, I got my own daughter's juices. She got her own Gatorade. We don't need his Gatorade. The hell? We do petty shit like that. I know, I haven't been there. Baby get hurt, all y'all run on the court, be like, nigga, back up, this is my kid. What are you doing? Go sit on the bench. Go sit on the bench. What are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? Abad says, stop carrying without a ring, period. I get that. But I'm gonna be honest, marriages suck these days. Hell, they over here trying to revoke gay marriages, and we like, shit, at least somebody gonna get married, because heteros don't want to get married. Looking at it, they getting divorced after a year. It's like, let married people be married, but being married ain't gonna make a person be right when it comes to the kid. Kids mess up everything. Kids mess up everything. Kids change the whole dynamic of a relationship. You really find out who somebody is once they have a kid. When somebody has a kid, you really find out who they are. They always been that person. You just don't know how they will be as a mother. And then once you find out how that person, or a father, listen, all the time, y'all be like, oh, he's such a great guy. He's such a great guy. Man, then turn around, this nigga ain't seen this kid in months, years. Soon as he had a kid, he want to kick you out the house and dip off and all this extra stuff. Man, I see this all the time. And I be like, damn, I can't believe a man was all down to be sleeping with you, flying you out, doing all this stuff, doing everything adults should do if they want to have a kid together, or not if they want to have a kid together, but things that make a kid. Then once you get pregnant, like Anthony Edwards, bitch, you're $1 million. I don't want to see you or the kid. Like, what? If you knew he was going to be like that, would you be sleeping with that person unprotected? Probably. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. It's a good chance that if Anthony Edwards' baby mama knew that he was going to well, I think she did know, because he kind of told her to have an abortion. But if she had known that before she got pregnant, you think she would have still slept with him unprotected? Probably not. I know some baby mamas out there and be like, well, he take care of all his other kids but those two? Why don't he take care of those two? You know, you see him, a man got kids by other women, and then he meets you, and then he don't want to be your kid's father. He like, no, I ain't taking care of that or the kids. But he still see his other kids. That's the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. But she slept with him and had babies by him based on the fact because she seen him taking care of his other kids. Then she had kids with him, and now. But I think it's a theory to that. I think that woman crazy, and he don't like the other baby mamas. Just do whatever he say. Oh, speaking of, we watched the 3 baby mamas fighting in the street the other day, right? Well, y'all didn't watch it. I did, but I'm just kidding. I did though. But the 3 baby mamas fighting in the street. Bro was kind of clock that T looking ass. He didn't want none of them. He was more worried about playing his video game, and he had 3 baby mamas. He was more worried about playing his video game. He like, man, I just pack up my game and I'll leave. He did mention that he would pack up the kids, but nigga, take them where? Take them where? You gonna feed them PlayStation? You gonna feed them VCs from the 2K? Nigga, no. He don't even got a job. Man. And then the chick who was recorded said his shorts say rad dad, and he's a bad dad. But all 3 of these chicks got kids with them. Boy, y'all be lying. I don't understand it. You know what? It's crazy. I be seeing men, tens of thousands of dollars in back child support, quitting their jobs because they don't want to pay child support. Man, nigga, that's why I be saying when I was paying child support, bro. Man, I used to come home after 2 weeks with like I think $300 or $400 every 2 weeks. $300 or $400 every 2 weeks. I was like, bro, this cannot be life. This cannot be life. Be out here selling hats, weed, everything, trying to make a dollar. You know what I'm saying? But then you got guys out here ain't paying nothing, quitting jobs, working under the table, living from girlfriend to girlfriend, baby mama, like, man, what the hell? It's Steve. You want to call in and give us a baby daddy story? I know y'all got. Tell us why you mad. That's why we have a free call in, man. We want to talk about the situation because, I had other videos to do live, but I figured this is more important because we didn't get to see the update of what happened in court yesterday because I didn't know he had court. I never seen the video, but when I did watch the video, I was like, oh, damn, he got court tomorrow. I guess we're going to have to do an update since y'all. It's stories about folks that go their whole life and then realize they married an underer or serial cheater. Some people are manipulative and hide it well. Of course. You think I'm going to tell this girl who I am for real when I first meet her? Nope. She gonna see the good PJ. She gonna be like, PJ is just the best man. He wakes up and cooks me breakfast. He takes out the trash. You know what I'm saying? He feeds my kids. You know what I'm saying? He plays with them. He goes out, plays catch with the boys. The boys' daddy, they ain't been around. So it's nice to have a man around the house. 6 months later, man, fuck them kids. Where they daddy at? I ain't lying. I don't do that, but I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Y'all know it. Yeah, Anthony Edwards is a terrible man. I don't agree with that. What he did, I don't agree with it. Listen, I don't agree with what Anthony Edwards did. I think what he did was disgusting. You got her actively. You got like 4 baby mamas. You actively sleeping with known thoughts around Atlanta. He's from Atlanta, so known thoughts around Atlanta and unprotected. You have a baby, and then come on now, let's stop it. That's the craziest stuff I ever seen, man. That's even if you got the money, you still a deadbeat. That don't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Having money don't make you a man. It's the things that you do with your kids that make you a man. It's the things that you do for your mother or your family that makes you a man. It's the life you lead that makes you a man. You know what I mean? The things you do when no one is watching that makes you a man. You know? Same could be said about a woman, but I'm not a woman, so whatever y'all think that makes you a woman, makes you a woman. That's all I got to say about that. But if you want to be a good baby mama, let that man see his kids. If you want to be a good baby mama, shit. Man, listen, I don't give a damn how hurt you are. If you are hurt, I don't care. Give that man his kids. People be like, well, if he don't bring no diapers, he can't see his baby. Girl, drop that damn baby off. Throw him some diapers and some wipes. Put it in the bag. Put a couple clean clothes in there. Send that baby on his way. Okay? Some of these Negroes, you gotta, it just ain't black men, but I'm just saying, I didn't want to say the N-word. You gotta make them be a father, man. And it's I know it sounds stupid. I ain't gonna make nobody be a dad. Listen to me. Make that man grow the hell up. It ain't your responsibility. I know it. It ain't your responsibility to make him grow up. But sometimes you gotta put your pride to the side and be that nigga mama. Because his mama didn't raise him right. Or his daddy didn't raise him right. So sometimes you gotta be like, hey, listen. Bring your black ass over. I don't care if you gotta drive your girlfriend's car. Come get this car seat. You're gonna have the baby from Friday at 6 o'clock to Sunday at 6 o'clock. Okay? You need gas money? I mean, don't go that far. But, Nick, you gotta be like, hey, this is your chance to get your life together. You wanna be part of your kid's life? You better make it happen. You know? And then here's another thing. You know what's the worst part about being a baby daddy? Is that you couldn't be a good father to your child because you have a bitter baby mama who will turn around and make her boyfriend dad of the year. Be like, bitch, can't I do this? Can't I do this? You know, I don't like that either. And my friend, he put a post up today. He was like, I don't know why he said, now I know why all these people are single out here. And I was like, yeah, because men are tired of being stepdaddies to ungrateful women. You know, that's crazy that a woman can't keep the dad or can't keep the stepdad. That's crazy. Listen, y'all gotta listen. Sometimes stepdads can be cool, but man, that should be a headache, bro. It'd be a headache. And we can't even, and the reason I say that is because I raise kids and they don't have their own fathers in their life. But one of them came in his son's life. You know what I told that nigga? He was complaining one day. I was like, nigga, no. Girl, tell the nigga turn around, come get this boy. Cause he gonna be a daddy. He gonna be a daddy. Okay? He gonna be a daddy today. Okay? Cause this nigga be wearing my shoes. This nigga be spending my money, eating my food. Somebody gonna be a daddy up in this mother. Okay? Cause I'm trying to walk around this mug naked. The other two gone, this nigga need to be gone. Okay? Out the house. Go with your daddy. I sure did. I was not playing. Somebody gonna come get these mother. Okay? Not playing. I can only play stepdaddy for so long. Anyway, since nobody want to call in and tell us why you married, make sure y'all, my friend Anti-High in the Squad, y'all go check out her channel. She is going live in about an hour and a half. I'm about to go drop some boxes off in the ghetto at the ghetto apartments. Don't judge me. I know y'all all do it. Anyway, this was a great live. I got it off my chest. Whatever I had to say. Some of y'all might agree. Some of y'all might be thinking I'm crazy. Either way, we here. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I'm here. All right. But I appreciate everyone in the comment section that we all, get together. Sometimes we be on the mess. I think tomorrow we got some more mess. Tomorrow's live, we back on some messy shit. I wanted to do it tonight, but I was like, man, I don't want to start 2 lives. I just do this and let's see if we can get somebody called in. Didn't get one. I wish I was still talking about messy ass Roro because people would have called in. I'm sorry to hear that. You can have my children. I got plenty. Pick one. They go from 20 to 2. You can pick one. God damn it. Take them. Even more costly. Man, I was trying to buy me some shoes the other day, and I had my daughter's size in the thing, so I was buying them real fast. Man, I bought her size. I was like, mother. So now she's wearing the shoes that I wanted. Yep. Feel pretty salty about that. So if you want them, be my guest. Be my guest. Okay? Everyday people, thank you all for joining in and live. Hey, make sure y'all watch the video in the morning. I got a special guest. She was in the chat. We got a video dropping tomorrow morning. And it's going to be lit. Okay? And I got more of dropping all day tomorrow. I'll be recording all day tomorrow. I might go live on Twitch as I'm recording my videos. So if y'all watch Twitch, I'm going to be live on there all day editing because I'm trying to boost that live Twitch up. Because Twitch give the notifications, okay? Follow me on Twitch. You get the notification over there. Then be like, oh, PJ Live to jump on YouTube, okay? Follow me on Twitch so you can get the notification and come watch me on YouTube with everybody else. And just keep the live up on Twitch. Watch them on both. Put one on your TV, put the other. If you watch it on Twitch, if you watch it on Twitch, let me show y'all what it look like on Twitch. See. So on Twitch, you get this version. You get the side by side like that. Oh, it's doing like you get the side by side version. Really, how do I make this big? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, you get the side by side version. So if you watch on YouTube, you get the up and down version. If you watch on Twitch, you get the side by side version. Okay, so whichever is your preference. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to keep it lit everywhere. All right, everyday people. And I'd like to thank y'all for joining in again. And, see y'all tomorrow. Peace.